Hola familia humanidad. Hello family humanity. Salut la famille. I'm here at QUIRIGUA and this is where I will stay. Those guys, they don't want me to enter because of this. So let me find a solution. I will do a video with Google Map. I have tons of information on QUIRIGUA. This will not stop me from telling you the story of the Maya civilization because it's too important. And we just went to COPAN, and QUIRIGUA is a big factor in the COPAN history, and COPAN is a big factor in the QUIRIGUA history. So let's dive into it. What up, it's Wallace. Now let me tell you a little bit more about QUIRIGUA. I will do a different video this time. We need to work with the elements. They don't want me to go in and film a little bit. They say it's the law. So I guess some people just forget that we are human and we don't have to follow the law if it's illogic. So let me tell you more about QUIRIGUA. QUIRIGUA. Why the name QUIRIGUA? It's the name of a nearby village. It's that easy. Archaeologists says that the site was occupied in the late pre-classic period, but not one structures had been dated to that period. The evidence are 63 different figurines and a church blade. The recorded history started in 426 AD. If you've watched the video of COPAN, you know exactly why it's at that date that the story of QUIRIGUA started. The population of QUIRIGUA was tiny. They say a minimum of 2,000 people, and from my research I was able to find as high as 5,000 people. QUIRIGUA is found in the department of Izabal in Guatemala along the Motagua River. QUIRIGUA is really unique. It has the tallest freestanding stone monuments in all Americas. And this is because they were using that hard red sandstone that was found underneath. A combination of hieroglyphic text from Tikal, COPAN, and QUIRIGUA plus architectural style and chemical test of bones of the founder of COPAN reveal that QUIRIGUA and COPAN were founded by Tikal elite to expand their power down south. On September 5th, 426 AD, Kinixiaxcumo was enthroned as king of COPAN, and 3 days later he installed Tok Casper as the first king of QUIRIGUA upon the throne. It is evident that QUIRIGUA was controlled by COPAN for the trade route of all the resources: cacao, jade, obsidian. In 734, Huaxaclahun Hubacawil, 13th king of COPAN, installed Cactilil Chang Iopac upon QUIRIGUA's thrones. The same year that new QUIRIGUA king decided he was no longer an obedient servant of COPAN, and start to refer to himself as Kul Aha, holy lords, instead of Aha, servant lords. And he started to use his own QUIRIGUA emblem glyph. All of this only happened if a new external alliance has been made, because never a small city would disobey a giant city like COPAN. Indeed, in 736 AD, the king of CALAKMUL, Wamakawil, visited the king of QUIRIGUA. This strongly suggests that CALAKMUL sponsored the rebellion war that QUIRIGUA had with COPAN in 738, capturing and cutting the head of COPAN kings. Remember that the two superpower cities of the Maya at that time were Tikal and CALAKMUL. They were enemies, so CALAKMUL wanted QUIRIGUA in order to steal the trade route for all the unique resources it provided. This is the reason why the king of CALAKMUL visited QUIRIGUA, and they talked, they made an arrangement, they team up, and then a couple years later, QUIRIGUA went to war against COPAN. Not long after QUIRIGUA captured and sacrificed the king of COPAN, the city started to flourish. A lot of monument buildings were constructed, and the population started to grow. The reason why COPAN never revenged their defeat is probably because they knew that QUIRIGUA was now allied with the strongest, the baddest, the most dangerous military city, CALAKMUL. In 810, the king of COPAN at the time visited QUIRIGUA to try to improve the relation, to try to get back to that connection that they had previously. But the great Maya collapse was coming soon, and they never reunite. That same year, no more texts or structure were built, and a couple years later, QUIRIGUA was completely abandoned. This is the end of the story of QUIRIGUA. Now let me tell you a little bit about the different structures. Structure 1B1 in QUIRIGUA Acropolis tells a cordial visit by COPAN 16 ruler, the last ruler, Yaxpasa, on June 28, 810. The Zoomorph P tells the founder date. The Stela G record decapitation of COPAN king in 738 AD. Underground ball court built with rhyolite in the middle of the 7th century. Stela A plus C refer to the date 13.0.0.0.0 in their long count, which equals to the 13 August 3114 BC. For the Maya civilization, this is the creation date. This is when it all started. Stela E, 10.6 meters high, 35 feet high, is the largest stone ever carried by the ancient Maya and weighs approximately 65 tons, maybe even the biggest in the New World. Fun fact about the stela. In 1917, the stela fell from heavy rain. It wasn't broken though. But in 1934, some archaeologists tried to raise the stela with a winch plus steel cable. The stela was so heavy that the cable broke and the stela also. It broke in 2 pieces. So what you're seeing today when you go to the site is an actual rebuilt of the stela with some concrete in the middle. So here you have it. The story of Quirigua, plus some explanation on the different structure, the zoomorph, the stela, the ball court, and a fun fact about the highest, biggest freestanding stone monument, the Stelaes, which is 35 feet high. This is really impressive. I wish I was able to see it from my own eyes. But family humanity, I hope you loved that video. We did some improvisation because wasn't able to go on the site, but I hope you had the information you were looking for. I hope you learned something today about Quirigua and the link between Quirigua and COPAN. If you like that video and you learned something, make sure to hit that like button and then that subscribe button, because that will help me so much to spread the knowledge. And I'm just on the beginning of that journey. Next, I'm going to Flores, La Isla de Flores in Beteng, and I will enter the jungle real soon to go visit many temples over there. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any of this. I'm on a journey to visit 100+ temples of Maya temples in Mexico, in Guatemala, and Belize. So family, humanity, you stay pure, you stay awesome, you stay blessed. You continue to spread love, and let's unite. Let's bring each other together, and let's not divide. We need to help each other. Help the next one. Help the next person you meet. And let's spread that knowledge. You are way more powerful than you think. You are way more important than you think. Because you are everything. Family, humanity, it was your brother Wallace, and I'll see you in the beautiful next episode where I enter the jungle and then probably visiting around 7 different temples. Even the one that is the furthest in the jungle that nobody goes to, called Nachtung. Okay, familia, habla pronto. I love you. See you soon.